Happy 50th birthday, Michael. I so wish I could be there with you to celebrate. But hey, what better way than to participate in a fun trivia quiz all about Michael? So for those of you who don't know me, I am Sandra Waters, and Michael and I spent, over a decade of amazing years performing together in Hong Kong. So here is my first trivia question. How did Michael and I meet? And the second question is, what is the name of the company that Michael and I co-founded in Hong Kong? And the third question is, in 2017, Michael and I took a production of his original musical overseas to a city in Europe. What is the name of that city? And the fourth question is, for 2 years, nearly 2 years, Michael and I performed a series of children's musicals in a luxury shopping mall in Hong Kong. What is the name of that luxury shopping mall? And the fifth question is, what is the name of the show that Michael and I performed in Hong Kong, in Melbourne, in Bali, and also at the Drill Hall in Mullumbimby in 2024? I hope you all have an amazing day, but especially Michael, on your 50th birthday. Lots of love.
Sawasdee krap, Michael. Hello to all my friends. Happy birthday to you. Here are my 5 questions. You and I were involved in a playwriting competition at the Byron Theatre decades ago. The play I wrote was about rats, and you played a famous writer in another play, which is part of the production. What was the name of the writer you played? Number 2, you saw me in When the Rain Stops Falling by Andrew Bevell 2 years ago. You spoke to me after that by phone. I'd never met you before, I didn't think. And you said something really flattering to me on the phone. I was very flattered. What did you say? Number 3, what is the most memorable thing about your involvement in the Aldershot Chronicles? Or would you prefer to forget? Number 4, what do you love most about your production of 10 Minutes of Fame? And number 5, you're now president of the Drill Hall Theatre Company. What is your biggest challenge as a leader? Happy birthday.
Hello, dear Michael, Moo. Happy birthday to you. It's your good friend Gigi coming live, not live, live as I record, from Blackheath. And I'm sorry I'm not there, but here are my questions. Back in the day, we did a radio show together. Was it called A, Upstaged, B, Radio Arts, or C, Arts Attack with Gigi and Moo? That's my question.
Hello. Happy birthday, Michael. Happy birthday. Let's get it underway. These are the questions from Michael and Jackie. I'm representing Michael and Jackie. Now, what have we here? Michael Sharman, quizzing. He loves to quiz. Michael Sharman, he loves to quiz, and he likes frozen margaritas. Michael Sharman, banker extraordinaire. Now, this is Michael Sharman's Christmas release. Get it on iTunes. I also like Christmas. Michael knows this about me. Okay, a Christmas movie, 5-pointer, peripherally, sort of. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Not really. Anyway, who played the German baddie Hans Gruber, in Die Hard? That's your first question. Next question. That same actor is in Love Actually. This is another movie you can watch. Hong Kong is a place you can buy a nice watch. And Michael lived there for years. Here's the question. What is the name of the 1839 war started because the British wanted to sell narcotics in China and resulted in Britain taking control of Hong Kong? That is your second question. Next, Michael Sharman once acted in A Christmas Carol. Which Hong Kong-born actor played Scrooge in The Muppet Christmas Carol? That is question number 3. This is the national treasure, Nicole Kidman, in the Australian movie Bush Christmas. Fourth question is, for The Hours, Nicole Kidman won an Oscar playing which author? That's your fourth question. Next question. Trading Places is a movie set among high-flying derivatives traders. It stars Jamie Lee Curtis. Another famous Lee is Bruce Lee from Hong Kong, where Michael lived for years. What is the tallest hill on Hong Kong Island? That is your fifth and final Christmas movie marathon question. And I will now flip straight to the answers in 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Have the best day. Evening.
Hi Michael, wishing you a fabulous birthday. Hope you have an amazing day. I know Michael as we used to work together in Melbourne many years ago in Dining Room Department Store. Questions about Michael. Something that people may not necessarily know. Let's see. Okay, so we all know that Michael loves to go to the movies, and just querying everyone as to if he was going to the snack bar, what item would he definitely not order? So would that item be a choc top, or would it be Maltesers, or would it be popcorn? Out of those 3 items, what item do you think he would not wish to order? Question 1. Second question for how well do you know Michael? Michael and I once went to a costume party and a dress party, and we dressed as particular characters. So my question is, what character do you think Michael and I would have gone to a fancy dress party? Did we go as Torval and Dean? Did we go as the Wonder Twins? Or did we go as X-Files and Mulder and Scully?
Hi Michael, it's Kim here. I'm wearing my favourite moustache so that you can recognise me. Wishing you a wonderful 50th birthday. I wish I could be with you. So, to those playing the birthday game, I have a couple of questions for you. Question 1. Which of these is Michael's favourite actress? Is it A, Julia Roberts, B, Meryl Streep, C, Glenn Close, or D, Julie Andrews? And here comes another question for you. Which of these nicknames is Michael fondly known as by his closest friends? There may be more than one correct answer. Is it A, Sharmonica, B, Dave, C, Bruce, or D, the Sharmanator? Have fun with those, and have fun, Michael, on your wonderful birthday. Lots of love. Bye for now. Hello, Michael. Happy birthday again from me. Now, I want to tell the story about, in a way, it's like the creation story of Michael and my friendship. It's about when we met. Now, this, from my calculations, was in February 2016. And we met at a function that was actually a leaving do for a mutual friend, Mr. Paul Hay. And I had gone there straight from school and had not eaten and was drinking wine. And I met Michael, who was a friend of our other dear mutual friends, Candice and Jax. And we spent the evening and we chatted and we had a good time and we really bonded and we really got on well. It is actually the last time I can remember being so drunk that the details of the evening are slightly hazy, and also I was having to get the ferry home. And Jax and Candice and Michael were kind enough to escort me part of the way just to make sure it was a little bit more safer for me. Yeah, I was a danger to myself. Anyway, as we were saying goodbye, I was saying bye Jax, bye Candice. Oh, it was so lovely to meet you, Dave. And of course, everyone was like, who's Dave? And I said, Dave, my new friend. And of course, it was Michael. And it kind of stuck. So this is a bit of a spoiler for one of my quiz questions. Because that is how Michael became Dave to me. And basically, fondly, has stayed Dave. I don't know why. Anyway, lots of love for you, Dave, on your 50th. And I hope you're having a wonderful celebration, and I hope to see you soon. And that is how Michael became Dave.
Happy birthday, Michael, and hi everybody. I first met Michael during a stage production in Hong Kong. I was doing the makeup and Michael was one of the main characters, and the play was called The Lost World, and that was 2013, and we've been friends, good friends ever since. How well do you know Michael? There was a stage production in Hong Kong that he played a character who was French. Which one do you think that is? Also, he admires and likes a famous female singer. Who is she? Also, he's a huge fan of a girl group, band. Which one is that? Okay, I hope you are all having a good time. And Michael, dear Michael, happy birthday again, 50 and fabulous. You are such a good friend and such a talented performer. And I hope to see you soon. I miss you. Love you. Take care. Bye.
Hello, Michael. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for including us, Sponge from Hong Kong, to be celebrating your birthday with you. Obviously, we wish you were here so that we could celebrate with you. So hello everyone who is at Michael's birthday. So nice to meet you all. My name is Nina. A little background is Michael and I met in a show called Jason and the Argonauts. I played Medea, and I shamefully cannot remember Michael's character. Maybe that should be one of my questions so that he can answer it. But anyway, Michael and I have been friends for many years, and at the time when I met him, I had just come back from England, and I was trying to set up my life again in Hong Kong and trying to look for opportunities to act and work. And one thing I always remember about Michael when I think about him is his generosity, honestly. It doesn't matter whether you know him for a decade, 2 decades, whether you know him for a year, a few months, or even a matter of weeks or days. Michael, you always show up 100%. You always offer to help 100%. You always open your heart out. And this was, I remember we were just rehearsing and we'd become fast friends. But you always just treated me to brunches, or just lunches, and really just lovely cafes. And at the time, I remember, being an actor and trying to rebuild your foundation in a new city. I wasn't sort of spending easily. And I don't know whether you knew or not, but you would just treat me to lunches and brunches once in a while. And I just felt so taken care of and just so loved on some level. Just your care, your sense of care. And you always do that. And I just want to say that being your friend, it's not just the lunches or brunches, it's also the conversations that we would have and the time that you gave to the people that you care about. You're just so generous, and I'm so lucky that you're my friend. And we're going to do another call after this video at some point to have another long catch up. So that's my story and how I always cherish our memories together. And I have my 5 questions here. Number 1, what is Michael's favorite shirt color? I wonder if he's wearing it right now. That's just a hint, but what is Michael's favorite shirt color? Number 2, if there is one, what would you say is Michael's favorite Disney song? If there is one, what is Michael's favorite Disney songs? Number 3, and I personally don't have the answers to all of these. I kind of want to find out. So if Michael was in a royal family, and let's go for the British royal family because I'm from the UK, who would he be? Who would he choose to be if he was to be a member of the British royal family? Number 4, and I know the answer to this one. Which performance outfit or costume does Michael cherish the most? So I'm talking about across all shows and across all his concerts, which is his ultimate favorite outfit and what color? Finally, number 5, and this may have adjusted since he's left Hong Kong, but I'm going to just ask it anyway. Out of all the shows Michael has either produced, put together, performed in, or directed, which one did he feel he hit a significant milestone with? Which was the one show that he thought, wow, I have now hit the next level in my performance career, his career of performance. So those are my 5 questions. Lovely to meet you all, and sending so much love to you all on such a special day. And happy birthday again, Michael. Mwah. Hope to be seeing you soon, either in person or on the phone. Bye.
Whenever Michael composes a song, he writes the lyrics first and then hears the music. True or false? What is the title of the song about never giving up that Michael wrote while he was standing on Shelley Beach, Australia, listening to the sound of the sea? Is it A, Keep on Going, B, Sandy Toes, No Regrets, or C, Beach Please? What was the name of this theater education company that Michael worked for in Hong Kong that brought Bible stories and classic tales to children in different schools? Is it A, Gospel Adventures, B, Dovetails, or C, Holy Nonsense Theater?
Happy birthday, Michael. Happy birthday, Rabbity. I don't know what it is about you that encourages people to give you such playful nicknames, but in our family, your nickname bestowed upon you by the delightful Callum is Rabbity. So my question is, why are you known as Rabbity to the Kaka family? Happy birthday again, Michael, from me, from Callum, from Wynne, from the whole Kaka family. We love you. Bye.
Ode to Michael, the multi-talented birthday boy.
In a world where talents often clash, there's our dear Michael, a true superstar with panache. He sings like an angel, hits every note, but give him a script and watch him emote.
As a performer, he lights up the stage. With dance moves so wild, he could start a new age. He struts, freestyles, all with a grin. Audiences wonder, where do we begin?
A writer at heart, with a quill in his hand, he spins tales so funny, they're simply unplanned. From comedies bright to dramas profound, his words weave a magic that knows no bounds.
And oh, the melodies that flow from his mind. Melodies catching, they're one of a kind. He'll hum you a tune while he's baking a pie, and suddenly you're singing, oh my, oh my!
But let's not forget his sense of humor. With jokes that are cheesy, he's quite the performer. He'll crack up the room with a well-timed pun and leave us all gasping, cause he's so fun!
So here's to our Michael, at 50 on parade, a performer, a writer in sunshiny shades. We cheer for your talent, your laughter, your spark. With you in our lives,
It's a walk in the park.
Happy birthday,
Michael!
We love you.
We love you! What colour were Michael's tights when he played Hamlet? A.
American tan.
B. Purple haze. Or C.
Nearly black.
What Hollywood legend did Michael write a show about? A. Glenn Close. B.
Betty Davis.
Or C. Judy Garland. Who did Michael meet first? Jax or Candace?
Hi everyone, this is Vicky Wee. I first met Michael when he auditioned for Emma. We then worked together on many projects for many years. Among them was Around the World in 80 Days, Les Miserables, and also Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Name which project was Michael's favorite that I directed him in. Second question. Michael frequently lost something on stage. What did he lose? So, let's have your questions and answers, guys. Bye.
Hello everyone there celebrating the wonderful Michael Sharman. Wish we were there to celebrate with you in sunny Australia rather than in freezing cold Leamington Spa, but such is life. I have 3 exciting questions about one of my favourite people on the planet, Michael Sharman, mostly about our time together in the theatrical world of Hong Kong. My first question is, when our esteemed boss, Dr. Vicky Wee, a rather eccentric woman, first described Michael Sharman to me, what was the word she used? Was it A, he is very, very fantastic? Was it B, he is very, very fruity? Or was it C, he is very, very fabulous? My second question to you is, Michael and I were once in a production of Merlin the Magician, and Michael played a rather terrifying but deep down truly fabulous witch. Name that witch. Was her name A, Bavmorda, B, Bronwyn, or C, Barry? My third question to you is, Michael and I were once in a schools touring production with a wonderful chap named Mike, and Michael Sharman had to give Mike an unenviable note. What was that note? Was it to A, pull his socks up on stage, B, take his hat off on stage, or C, stop touching his private parts on stage? That one's a tricky one. And my final question to Michael Sharman is, one of my favourite shows that he created and directed was an adaptation of a story about a Cockney lass who had to learn to talk proper. Can you tell me what that play was called? Was it A, My Fat Lady, B, My Fabulous Lady, or C, My Fair Lady? There we go. Those are my questions for you, all big fans of Michael Sharman. I hope you have the best evening ever, and Michael Sharman, happy birthday. We all love you so much.
Happy 50th birthday, dear Michael. So how well do I know Michael? In doing the research to come up with 5 questions, I realized I only know you from your Hong Kong stay, of course, and the most wonderful moments of performing with you. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sherry Tillman Dorfman, and I had the great pleasure of performing with Michael, I would say over a good maybe 10-year period, but I'm aging myself. So some of the questions, in fact, most of the questions will come out of our time together. I first met Michael, or saw Michael, when he was performing in a musical review that had to do with one of my favorite decades. So that's the first question. Do you know what decade it is? It was remembering the ba. So was it the 60s, the 70s, or the 80s? I was so impressed with how he did impersonations of all kinds of different people from that decade, and thought, wow, this is somebody I'd really like to perform with someday. And I was so grateful to have that opportunity. Now, there was a production company that was started with Michael and somebody else. Question number 2, who is the partner in? And the third question is, what was the name of that production company? So I'll give you hints for the production company. And there were 2 partners, but 1 collaborator especially. So you can get a point for either one. And was it Silver Voices, Golden Voices, or Voices of Hong Kong as the name of the production company? Now, Michael is one of the most talented singers, dancers, songwriters, composers, lyricists, you name it. And he did take one of the children's productions, a very fun fairy tale, and turn it into a children's theater thing that I had the pleasure of being a fairy in. So you don't even have to know Hong Kong to know. Was it Cinderella? Was it Sleeping Beauty? Or was it Rapunzel? And that was, I think, question number 4. I don't remember. And let's see, well, he did a very, very famous Sondheim musical in Hong Kong at the Fringe. And was it Taking It Apart, Putting It Together, or Placing It in Place? And I guess that's 5 questions, isn't it? Anyway, I wish I could be with you in Australia on your birthday. I wish I could see you soon. A bonus question is, every time I make a certain type of soup, I think of you, Michael. So if anybody knows what your favorite Jewish soup is, that could be a bonus answer. Sending you so much love for your birthday and for the rest of your next 50 years at least. Best wishes from Hong Kong normally, but right now from Mill Valley, California. Bye for now.
Hi, Sharmonica. Happy birthday. Core 58, that's a big one. Well, you don't look a day older than insert appropriate number here. I don't know, 30. I don't know, I haven't seen you in a while, but I'm assuming because you don't age. But anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I don't know if I've done this right, but I'm about to read out 5 questions that, yeah, I don't even know if I know the answers to, but hopefully you do. And your friends might have fun trying to figure out. So here they go. Question number 1. Sharmonica and I once performed in an incredibly groundbreaking piece of children's theatre called Rainbow Mountain. Hopefully you remember that one. In it, he had to sing a song with the following line. Green is go, 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 go. Yellow is slow. And red is stop. Now, my question is, why was he unhappy with the way the director had asked him to deliver that line? Is it A, because it should have been means, as in yellow means slow, red means stop, and not is? B, was it because he wasn't allowed to belt out the final word? Or was it C, because he was told he wasn't allowed to blow a kiss at the end? Question 2. Should Sharmonica have belted out the final word, how long do you think he would have been able to maintain that note for? Put your answer in seconds, and then when you've done that, Sharmonica is then going to belt out the final word for as long as he possibly can, and the closest person to however long he can maintain that note for is going to score a point. Question 3. How did Sharmonica and I meet? Did we meet A, because he tutted at me after I took the last Starbucks sausage roll when I was in the queue in front of him? Was it B, did we meet under an umbrella on a rainy day and he kindly offered me to take some shelter? Or was it C, did we meet at a police lineup? There you go. Question number 4. How does Sharmonica like his coffee? I don't even know this, but I mean, have a guess. Also, you get a bonus point if the way that he likes his coffee in your answer could also be interpreted as the way he likes his men. There you go. Oh, question number 5. I've got one more. Question number 5. Which of the following characters has Sharmonica not performed as for a children's show? So which one has he not performed as? Is it A, has he not performed as a dying man in an acting class? B, as Lady Gaga? C, as a drag act called Nina? D, a chicken nugget? Or E, it's a trick question because he's played all of them. Anyway, they are my questions. I hope you have fun and enjoy your night around all your friends and loved ones, because you deserve it, Sharmonica. You're a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful specimen of a human being, and I'm honoured to have known you and been a small chapter in your life, and I hope that one day we'll be in the same room one day and we'll be able to have a good old catch-up. But until then, yeah, happy, happy, happy birthday. I love you loads, and I look forward to hearing all about how your night goes. Take care. Mwah!